CIPM Sri Lanka. CIPM Sri Lanka is a chartered institute that provides various types of human resource management courses. If you're interested in being an HR professional, well, this is a perfect time. Mr. Anushka Erskine, the head of business school at Chartered Institute of Personnel Management, the floor is yours, sir.
Thank you. Right, good evening. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes, sir. Good evening, sir. We can hear you.
Okay, great. Now we are going to have an interactive session. I can see there are almost 150 plus undergraduates, and so nice to see you on this platform. Even we have quite a difficult situation in country, right? And I have a purpose for today's session. The purpose is that there are almost 150 students, and they are spending almost half an hour. That means quite a lot of time, because I need you can support or you can assist in order to fulfill your career thinking or career growth, right? And that's the main purpose. And therefore, I will share my presentation, and we'll see how best we can share our knowledge, and whatever the experience I have, I will share with you. And then whatever the clarifications from me. Okay, let me share my screen first, and I need someone support. Ideally, Gimanti was there to see that I'm sharing the screen correctly. Okay, I hope you can see my screen now.
Yes.
Okay. Right, I'm Anushka Erskine, head of business school, and I'm actually representing CIPM Sri Lanka, Chartered Institute of Personnel Management, and that is the only HR institute established under chartered status in Sri Lanka. And I will tell you that how best you can meet your expectation from CIPM, where you will have so many opportunities to move up the career ladder, right? And we'll take one by one. Now I'm going to tell about story. Now, if I'm going to tell about CIPM, and the programs, everything, I think most of the time what happens, I will talk, you will sleep, right? And since I have done a lot of career guidance sessions, seminars at number of universities before COVID, before this online, whole scenario come up to the stage, that I had done a lot of programs in physically, a lot of universities all around the country. And when I have this kind of session, like, I'm doing a very interactive way, but here my difficulty is that I can't see you, because most of people are really respecting their privacy, and the camera is all camera switch off. And there are, I think, the committee, all the respective committee members are with the camera on. Right, now you can see this picture, and you can go back to your memory line, and you can see, like, this 1 year, 2 year, 3 years before, you were just standing like this at your school, and you were thinking, okay, what to do next, right? O level, A level, can I select, can I get the university access, and will I be able to get good result? Luckily, you are in the right place right now. You are in the university, and you are an undergraduate, and all of you are really, really lucky people, because one, A-level exam is highly, highly competitive, right? And the second, that you have got very good result. Third is you are an undergraduate at a very respected university, Kelaniya University. Now, what's the message? So what next, right? All of you have joined today that to learn something. Okay, soon after completing my degree, while I'm following my degree, what is my next opportunity? Every one of you have one particular goal. What is that? To be a professional in a selected field. It might be HR, it might be IT, it might be accountancy, it might be marketing, it might be production, right? It might be project. Right? Either to work for a blue chip company, either to start your own company. Right? Right? That also sort of idea. But still, even though you migrate, what happens is you will definitely look for a job. Because during the COVID time, I learned a very good point. During the COVID time, compared to the other countries, nationals, that nations, that our country was quite safe. Most of people are really wanted to come in. You know, people who migrated, who are working all around the world, they were trying to come here, and we felt actually we are really safe. And right now we have a economic turmoil downturn, and now people are trying to migrate because they feel that outside the country is pretty safe, and therefore we should leave. And end of the day, the question you have to ask, whatever the scenario is, that how best I'm going to accomplish my goals, right? Might be you want to give a good life to your parents. Might be you want to give a good life to your siblings, your brothers and sisters. Might be you want to be proud as a person that, in the society, in the village, that have become so and so, right? And that might be your target. And you want to be an inspiring person to your family, to your brothers and sisters, your village, by to yourself. Now, is that journey going to be fun, effective, really entertaining? No. As you know, that this is a pretty difficult task. Of course, that you want to be here, but when the journey start, like, even a following degree, like, see, you're undergraduate, like during this period, nobody ever think, right, they will face all these problems in the country. But right now you're facing the biggest economic downturn in the country, right? So many difficulties. I think most of people, I was referring in this presentation, that when they start their career, they are facing all these problems. But in your case, like, while you're starting, you are to face many problems, right? Earlier we were connecting online because of the COVID. Now, because of the fuel shortage, we have to connect online, right? Right. Now, we have to ask from us, where do you spend more time? Where do I spend more time? Can I listen from you a couple of answers? Where do you spend more time? Any idea? Yeah. No idea. Okay, let's see. Most of people on Facebook, even though they're in university. Some people are in Twitter. Some might be in Instagram. And now we have a new platform, TikTok. Right? There are many platforms are available for people to enjoy and entertain their life. But the problem is, what do you get? Right? They get likes, so many likes, and they are really happy. And they get more likes, right? And they are getting Facebook. Some people are mastered, and they get mastered in Facebook. Not the certificate per se, but the experience matters. The biggest question you have to ask from you: can I achieve my dreams? Can you achieve your dreams? Right? As a person, how I'm going to achieve my dreams? And for that, do I have a vision? The vision, the purpose for my life, right? Okay, right now I'm undergraduate. I'm following this particular degree program, and how can I achieve my target, right? And the CIPM perspective, I'll give you the point of view that what's the pathway you're going to have as an undergraduate. Now, this particular program will be exempted for all the undergraduates. You'll need to do foundation program. And the program is, I'm referring, Chartered Qualification in Human Resource Management. And as you know that any undergraduate, any manager, or even any senior person, any profession, that you need to have this sort of a HR qualification, because you are working with people. You are working with the team. To work with team, you have to really know how to motivate them, how to lead them, right? How to manage them. And in this particular program, when you compare all these global level programs, any study program, you have to focus on the competencies. because otherwise you will have a certificate, but at the end of the day, you will not be able to deliver at a workplace. Now, even in this program, you have to understand, okay, what are my competencies I'm going to learn? If you're doing a degree program, what are the competencies I'm going to get? Because if you don't have the competencies, if you don't have that sort of a deliverables, that you cannot survive in the corporate world. Now, in this particular program, we have done a lot of researches and we have came up with these 10 competencies. The 10 competencies are, you can see this particular diagram, and also I have given the table that competency number 1 is HRM and admin expertise. Competency number 2 is professional credibility. Business acumen. It's pretty important that I know the fact that most of you all are following a management degree program. Of course, you will learn what are the main business acumens, what are the main areas you need to excel on. Entrepreneurial expertise, strategic leadership and navigation. Okay, as a leader, like how you're going to navigate them, how you're going to navigate your team, how you're going to support them. Sustainability focus. How do you sustain your business, right? The 3 Ps, the profit, planet, and the production, right? People, profit, planet. The 3 Ps, how do you manage it? Sustainability. And the number 7 is capability building and enhancement. How do you develop the learning culture at an organization, right? That is all about learning and development. Performance driven, right? Creating a target for the entire organization and then giving that particular target to the CEO, and then from CEO to HODs, head of departments, and head of department to the team leaders, and team leaders to the non-executive or non-executive workforce. Performance driven. Digital expertise. What sort of digital knowledge you need to have, and the change management. Now, as you can see in this particular picture, there are a few color pencils. Like when you're going to do a paint, if you have different colors, vivid colors, you can do a far better job. Imagine a situation that you have only one color. You find all 12 pencils, but only in one color. Can you do a good job? No, obviously. But the same example you can apply to the corporate world as well. If you excel on all these competencies about HRM, human resource management, as a professional, how do you manage yourself, credibility, business acumen, entrepreneur, expertise, strategic leadership, sustainability focus, all these competencies we have targeted under Chartered Qualification Program. Now, we will see like how best you can connect with this program. There are mainly 4 levels, simple as that, just 4 levels. Advanced certificate, diploma in professional HRM, chartered intermediate, and chartered qualification final. We'll take one by one. The first level is advanced certificate program. For any undergraduate, any degree program, you can start with level number 1, which called advanced certificate in human resource management, and it's 3.5 months duration. Once you complete the level number 1, you can move up to level number 2, and that is diploma in professional human resource management. Now here the news is, if you're an HR undergraduate, if you're following HR degree program, you can straight away come up to the DP HRM. You don't need to do as HRM. But if you're a normal business management undergraduate, you can start from the AC HRM. Once you complete the level number 2, you can upgrade your next level to the chartered intermediate, and that's a 3rd step in the chartered qualification program. Right? In this level also, if there are students who have completed HR degree program, they can skip first 2 levels and they can straight come to the chartered intermediate level. If there are any students who have done a master, they also can come to chartered intermediate straight away. The 4th level is chartered qualification final, and that is level number 4. Now, all these levels are part-time, which means that you can study while you are studying for your degree, right? All these programs are part-time study programs. After 4 levels, you will able to get the chartered HR qualification. And not only that, the internship. When you start at the certificate level, level number 1, you will be our student, right? And then you can easily get an internship where at a very respected organizations, you will find internships, and then you can move up the career ladder. Now, most of the students who are studying degree program, they don't know what is their career path look like, right? Whatever the function, whatever the discipline, might be HR, might be marketing, might be finance, right? Any discipline that you must have a clear idea, what is my pathway is going to be. I will take as a HR person, as a human resource manager, you can apply this particular pathway for any profession, right? You have to understand, because during interviews, when I ask from students, okay, what is your target? What do you want to be? Most of people's answer is, I want to be a manager on the respective field. I want to be a HR manager. I want to be a finance manager. I want to be a marketing manager. And they think, okay, that is the pinnacle of that particular discipline, to be a manager. But that's not the correct statement. Now I'll just show you a quite a rough idea. I'll give a rough idea by showing this particular pathway. Any field that, whether it's HR or any discipline, you will start as an assistant, non-executive, right? And then you will establish as an executive, right? In the particular discipline. Here I'll take an HR, human resource assistant, human resource executive. And the third level would be HR officer, right? That is, might be welfare officer or HR officer. The fourth would be assistant manager HR, right? The general is human resource management, but you have recruitment, there are specialized assistant managers, T&D, training and development, IR, industry relations, ER, employee relations. You would be assistant manager in respective discipline. HR would be recruitment, T&D, IR, and ER. And the fifth will be manager. After becoming manager, there are many career opportunities you have. Now, before that, I'll just show you the qualification wise. If you're following only CIPM qualification, you can get the foundation, you can get the certificate, and you can become a HR assistant. And you can be say a degree program, you can become a HR officer with the experience, diploma or any professional qualification, and also any degree qualification. When it comes to manager, you need to have either degree plus professional qualification. You will be hugely benefited, right? Degree plus professional. Sooner and you need to have a clear pathway, a clear idea about the pathway. And then the chief officer, HR director, right? Chief of HR. You can have the same pathway. You can have different, if you're focusing on not HR, different discipline, you can replace HR, that's it, right? Chief officer in the human resource management or direct HR. The final would be managing director or CEO, right? Even to get that qualification for this designation, you need to have either degree or membership from a professional organization, because CIPM is a professional organization, which means that once you complete the program, you can apply for membership. You can get the membership. And as you can see here, general manager also is either degree or membership from a professional organizations. Because in these levels, like, mainly you are going up the career ladder, not through qualifications. It's all about your performance and the experience. Then only you can move up the career ladder. And I have taken another diagram here. Lower level jobs, we are non-executive. You can focus here, HR assistant, recruit, HR mentor, these are low level. And when it comes to middle level, you call it senior executive, HR supervisor, HR specialist, employee relation manager, executive HR. These are executive positions. And when it comes to the senior level, HR director, chief human resource officer, HR generalist, general manager HR, these are senior levels. Now as an undergraduate who's following a degree program, you will focus down the line. What is the level I'm going to focus on the 5 years down the line? That way you can line up your position wise. And most of you ask, okay, what is human resource management, right? I'm not going to do a lengthy discussion here, but I'll play a small video that to show you that, what is the sort of a role you are going to play in an organization. We'll just have a look at that video and then we'll discuss the final part of the presentation.
When sporting teams and work teams have plans to improve themselves or simply have a vacancy, the coach or manager usually calls in a specialist to find new talent. In companies, that specialist is the HR or Human Resources Manager. HR staff kick into action and start the search for interested recruits. Recruiting is a huge part of making great teams. From the group of wannabes, HR staff use their knowledge and experience to find the best person for the job. HR managers are a vital link in the company's overall structure, making sure that the people match the company's purpose. But human resources staff do much more than find stars for the team. They provide expert advice to managers about how they can improve their team's performance and suggest training options to optimise staff potential. HR staff also monitor well-being, look after safety needs, and sometimes act as intermediaries. Both sides need HR when differences arise. And importantly, they make sure people get paid fairly. They then follow up to ensure when jobs change, so does the pay. Keeping capable staff saves time and money in the long run, so HR managers play a big part in staff retention. In a big company, helping people along a successful career path is part of this responsibility. HR managers can make a big difference when they connect the right people. They help shape the business by facilitating change. Then everyone benefits. HR experts are employed all over the world, which allows for great overseas employment opportunities. So in summing up, human resources recruit team members, advise on team performance, oversee staff training options, monitor well-being, facilitate change, organise salary payments, and resolve grievances.
You will become manager, right? Might be HR, might be a finance, might be a production, might be a marketing. Whatever the division, all division like or manager connect with the what a manager role like a play karan, you need to have HR basic, right? The basic label, the how you set the targets, or target set karan, and how do you motivate them, how do you lead them, right? With basic HR network, you can't drive the business, and therefore this particular role is not only applicable HR. මේක ඔයාලට HR apply කරන්න පුළුවන් ඕනම select කරන contest එක. ඒ නිසා තමයි අපිට ගොඩාක් undergraduatesලා මේ course එක කරන්නේ advanced certificate course එක diploma course එක because they know that this is a very important program or the practice where they can apply for the corporate world. Now if you see the top jobs, like this is a very known website in the corporate world, you can see what are the HR openings, job opportunities you have. And how they have recognized CIPM qualification and how do you accept CIPM qualification in the corporate world. And when it comes to CIPM, what is CIPM? Yeah, CIPM stands for Chartered Institute of Personnel Management UK, and head office Colombo 5, Peter. You can see the building. And we established in 1959 as a small entry institute, call it IPM. Early it was known as IPM, and with the almost 6 years of acceptance, we got the Parliament approval in 1976 as a professional organization, and then became a chartered institute in 2018, right? And we have that government approval as a professional institute. And not only that, we are a member of ASIAF Federation of Human Resource Management. We call it EFRAM. And also we are a member of World Federation of Personnel Management. May certificate එක ඔයාලට ලොකු පිළිගැනීමක් හම්බ වෙනවා මේ අදාළ සමාජිකත්වයන් හරහා. ඒ විතරක් නෙමෙයි CIPD approved center එකක්. ඒ කියන්නේ එක්සස් රාජධානී බ්‍රිතාන්‍යයේ දැන්ට ලෝකේ තියෙන ප්‍රධානම ආයතනය මානව සම්පත් ක්‍රමණය කියන CIPD UK. ඒ ආයතනයේ අපි අනුමැතිය අරන් තියෙනවා මේ අදාළ පාඨමාලාව කරන්න. ඒ විතරක්ම නෙමෙයි CMI කියන UK ප්‍රධාන ගෝලීය ආයතනයක් තව management institute එකක්. ඒ අදාළ ආයතනත් සමගත් අපි partnership එකක් කරන් තියෙනවා. ඒ නිසා මේ ගන්න certificate එක ප්‍රධාන වශයෙන්ම CIPD certificate එක ඕගොල්ලෝ ගන්න chartered qualification certificate එක CIPD approved certificate එකක්. ඒක හරහා ඕගොල්ලන්ට ලොකු රැකියා අවස්ථාවක් හම්බ වෙනවා. සාමාන්‍යයෙන් ඕගොල්ලෝ පිටට යද්දි migrate කරද්දි ලොකු අවස්ථාවක් හම්බ වෙනවා. මම ගොඩක් කළා ගන්න මේ පාර්ට් එක කවර් කරන්න අපි ගොඩක් achievement ගත්තම ලංකාවේ හොඳම අධ්‍යාපන ආයතනය ඊට පස්සේ LMD මගින් හොඳම respected education institute එක ISO certificate 2012 gold award final report ගොඩක් අපි සාධ ලැබලා තියෙනවා. ඉතින් මම ප්‍රධාන වශයෙන්ම කියන්න තියෙන්නේ එක ප්‍රධාන පණිවිඩයක්. ඒ තමයි ලෝකීය විශිෂ්ට නායක හිටිය නෙල්සන් මැන්ඩලා කියලා තියෙන education ගැන. right? මොකද education හරහා ඔයගොල්ලෝගේ KSA knowledge skill attitude වෙනස් වෙනවා. ඒ හරහා ඔයා සමාජයට හොඳ contribute කරන පුද්ගලෙක් වෙනවා. ඒ පුද්ගලයා හරහා ඔයාලා පුළුවන් සමාජය යහපතක් කරන්න. ඒකයි මෙතුමා කියලා තියෙන්නේ education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. මොකද හේතුව if you have right set of education you will have right set of KSA knowledge skill attitude. ඔයාට දැනුම තියෙනවා, ඔයාට හැකියාව තියෙනවා, ඔයාට හොඳ ආකල්ප තියෙනවා. If you have all these qualities you can develop as a better person and you will support to others to develop as a better society. Right, thank you very much. Also, I'll just show you the CIPM website, that is www.cipmlk.org. And if you want to get more information, you can log on to the website and you can get the details. I'll just show you the website, and you can, if you log into this platform, under programs, you can see the core HR programs. The programs I discussed right now, program foundation, advanced certificate, diploma, chartered intermediate, chartered qualification, training and development programs, specialized programs. When you click, say for example, you are undergraduate, when you click that particular program, you can see, okay, what is this program is all about, and you can apply now itself, and you can see the description, what is the course content, and the commencement. Say this month we are starting 4 batches, which and the qualification for admission, what are the qualifications, right? Undergraduates, the investment and the duration, and everything you can see here. And as a national institute that you are paying for this institute in Sri Lanka rupees, and therefore there won't be any currency disadvantage for you, and it's going to be a local program fee you are going to get. At the final level you will get the CIPD certification as well. Right, this is our website. I think I have taken my time for the presentation. I hope that you get some message about career pathway. After completing your degree program, what sort of career pathway you need to follow. That, okay, thinking, okay, I want to be a CEO on this particular year. I want to be a general manager. I want to be a DGM on this particular year. That sort of plan you can have. And whatever the field you select, you're following a management degree program, whatever the field, having a degree qualification in terms of higher studies, and also
to ask questions.
it is your time. You can ask whatever clarifications or questions. Right. What I learned is in this platform, you have all the undergraduates who are following management degree. Am I right? Yeah. And yeah, management degree undergraduates, you can straight away apply for advanced certificate and then move up the career path, diploma in HRM plus chartered intermediate and chartered final. Yes, any questions?
CIPM කට අදාළව මොනවා හරි questions තියෙනවා නම් ඔයාලට සිංහලෙන් වුණත් අහන්න පුළුවන්.
ඕගොල්ලෝ කැමති ප්‍රශ්නයක් අහන්න. ඔයාලට මම කරු presentation හරිය clear නැත්නම් පැහැදිලි නැත්නම් අහන්න මම ඔයාලට clear කරලා දෙන්න. complete කරන් පස්සේ exemptions තියෙනවා. undergraduates සත් exemptions තියෙනවා. ඊට අමතරව තව දෙයක් තමයි ඔයගොල්ලෝ මෙහෙ courses කරන්න පුළුවන් language දෙකෙන්ම CIPM ආයතනයේ national ආයතනයක් හැටියට අපි language දෙකෙන්ම courses කරනවා. ඒ කියන්නේ foundation, advanced certificate, diploma මේ courses තුනම අපි single medium කරනවා. එතකොට ඔයගොල්ලන්ට කවුරු කෙනෙක් කිව්වොත් මුලින්ම ඉංග්‍රීසි medium කරන්න බය තාකමැති ඒගොල්ලන්ට පුළුවන් single medium කරන්න. මොකද අපේ හොඳ lecture panel එකක් ඉන්නවා. chartered intermediate, chartered final ඔයගොල්ලන්ට පුළුවන් language දෙකෙන්ම කරන්න සිංහලත් එක්ක chartered final විතර ඔයගොල්ලෝ ඉංග්‍රීසි medium කරන්න තියෙන්නේ. ඉතින් ඒ නිසා language එක වැඩියක් කරගන්න එපා. තමන්ගේ studies වල විශේෂයෙන්. ඉතින් ඒ නිසා ඕගොල්ලන්ට ලොකු opportunity එකක් තියෙනවා. දැන් ඕගොල්ලෝ ඉන්නේ හොඳ විශ්වවිද්‍යාලයක. ඉතින් ඒ විශ්වවිද්‍යාල ඩිග්‍රී කරන ගමන් part time වෘත්තීය qualification එකක් කරන එක දැන් කවුරු කලින් ඔයගොල්ලෝ හුඟන් දුන CMA ආයතනයේ යමතරව CIPM ආයතන තියෙනවා. ඕනම ආයතනයක වෘත්තීය ආයතනයක් එහෙම කරනවා කියන්නේ ඔයගොල්ලෝ qualification එක ගන්නවා කියන්නේ ගොඩක් හොඳයි. ඉතින් මම ගොඩක් අගය කරනවා මේ committee ඉන්න path to pro ඉන්න committee members කරන මොකද ඒගොල්ලෝ ගොඩාක්ම උනන්දුයි. මට කීප සැරයක්ම කතා කරා සම්පූර්ණ session එක ගැන අප්ඩේට් කරා. ඉතින් ඒගොල්ලෝ හොඳට organize කරලා තියෙනවා. මම thank කරනවා ඔයගොල්ලෝගේ ඒ thinking level එකට. මෙතන ගොඩක් පොඩි කට්ටිය ඉන්නේ. But the way you are thinking, the way you organize this session, it's really good. And I saw that at the inception there were more than 150 participants, and getting down 150 is not an easy task, right? I know as a person heading a business school, getting 100 plus people is very difficult task, right? I think organization team can be very happy about their achievement and also giving sort of a platform for your friends, undergraduates to learn about the extra opportunities available in the corporate world. Okay, anything you want to ask, you can ask from me.
guys ඔයාලට මොනාරි ඕන ප්‍රශ්නයක් තියෙනවා නම් ඉසි ප්‍රශ්න අහන්න මේ හොඳ opportunity එකක් ප්‍රශ්න අහලා clear out කරගන්න.
ඔයාලම කිව්වේ ප්‍රශ්නය අහලා තිනවා. BCom special financial degree BCom special finance degree කෙනෙක්ට degree complete කරන් පස්සේ ඔයාට පුතා foundation course එක කරන්න අවශ්‍ය නැහැ. advanced certificate course එක කරන්න අවශ්‍ය නැහැ. කෙලින්ම diploma course එක කරන්න පුළුවන්. You will be qualified to do diploma. Kaushalya කියලා තියෙනවා. Yes, yeah, correct. Kaushalya now, yes, we have actually signed MOU with 11 universities. අපි MOU sign කරලා තියෙනවා විශ්වවිද්‍යාල 13ක් එක්ක. තාම කැලණි sign කරලා නැහැ. අපි දැන් ළඟදී කතා කරාම ඉන්නේ කැලණි විශ්වවිද්‍යාලේ අපි plan එකක් තියෙනවා. ඉතින් ඒක sign කරන් පස්සේ ඕගොල්ලන්ට හොඳ discount එකක් කරගෙන course එක කරන්න පුළුවන්. right? ඒක අපි බලනවා. ඒත් එක්කම ඕගොල්ලෝ කණ්ඩායමක් හැටියට කතා කරලා එකතු වෙලා આવොත් මට පුළුවන් management කතා කරලා ඕගොල්ලෝ ටිකක් හොඳ recognize කරන හොඳ වටිනාකමක් discount එකක් දෙන්න. right? මට මේකම දේ තමයි ඉස්තු කෙනෙක් 1 by 1 enroll වුණොත් මට ඒක කරන්න බෑ. හැබැයි if you apply as a group, ඒ කියන්නේ මම පහක් හයක් එක කරොත් මට ඕගොල්ලන්ට හොඳ considerable discount එකක් කරන් දෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඒකට මම මේ manager number share කරන්න. කෞශල්‍ය yes. අපිට දැනට තාම අපි කැලණිෂත් එක්ක සයින් කරලා නැහැ ඇග්‍රීමන්ට් එකක්. දැන්ට ගත්තම රුහුණ කැම්පස් එක පෙරදිනේ PIM රජයට ගොඩාක් විශ්වවිද්‍යාල අපි සයින් කරලා තියෙනවා. පෞද්ගලික සහ රජයේ විශ්වවිද්‍යාල එක්ක. ඒකට අපි දැන්ට අපි අලව් කරලා තියෙන ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් ගන්න. ගොඩක් වෙලාවට කෞශල්‍ය ඔයගොල්ලෝගේ විශ්වවිද්‍යාල අපි කරයි සයින් කරයි ටික කාලයක් යයි හැබැයි ඔයගොල්ලෝ දැන්ටම කෝස් එක ගන්න ඉන්ට්‍රෙස්ට් නම් ඔයාලට පුළුවන් ළමයි කිව්ව එකක් ඇප්ලයි කරන්න. ඉතින් මට ඔයාලට හොඳ ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් සෙලෙක්ට් කරලා දෙන්න පුළුවන්. Can we get exemption for taking course in other institutes? Yeah. Yes, if you have a recognized professional qualification, yes, you can apply for exemption and also you can get the qualification, and that is possible. Is there any opportunity of joining CIP Institute to develop our other skills other than the professional skills? Yeah, what I feel when you say professional skills, those are, it's not only HR skill, it is by and large, you are focusing on many competencies. පුළුවන් ඔයාට පුළුවන් අපේ ආදී සම්බන්ධ වෙන්න. මොකද අපේ ආයතනයේ ප්‍රධාන වරලත් ආයතනයක් ලෙස ලංකාවේ වරලත් ආයතනයක් ලෙස අපි ගොඩාක් ඉවෙන්ට්ස් කරනවා. ඒ ඉවෙන්ට් වලට සම්බන්ධ වෙන්න පුළුවන් ඕගොල්ලන්ට. එතකොට ඕගොල්ලෝ HR undergraduatesලා අපි ඒකට සම්බන්ධ කරගන්නවා. අපි තිබ්බ රිසර්ච් සිම්පෝසියම් එක තිබ්බා මීට මාස දෙකකට කලින්. ඕගොල්ලන්ට පුළුවන් ඒ සිම්පෝසියම් සම්බන්ධලා ඕගොල්ලෝ රිසර්ච් පේපර්ස් ප්‍රසන්ට් කරන්න. ඉතින් එහෙම කවුරු කැමති කෙනෙක් ඉන්නවා නම් මට ඒක ෂෙයා කරන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ අවස්ථාව තියෙනවා CIP මායතනත් එක්ක එකතු වෙලා ඒ වගේ ඉවෙන්ට්ස් වල සම්බන්ධ වෙන්න. ඒ විතරක් නෙමෙයි CIP මායතන අපි කරනවා national HR conference ජාතික HR මානව සම්පත් සම්මේලන තියෙනවා. ඒක අපි තියන BMCH එකේ ඕගොල්ලන්ට පුළුවන් අපි විශ්වවිද්‍යාල ළමයිට වෙනම ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් තියෙන පැකේජ් එකක් දෙනවා. අඩුම පැකේජ් එක දෙන ඒගොල්ලන්ට විශ්වවිද්‍යාල ළමයිට පුළුවන් ඒ අදාළ සම්මේලනයට සම්බන්ධ වෙන්න ගොඩාක් දේශවලට හුඟක් දෙන්න පුළුවන්. exams අහලා තියෙනවා. exam මෙහෙමයි advanced certificate course එකේ ඔයගොල්ලන්ට exams type තුනක් තියෙනවා. එකක් තමයි close book exam එකක් තියෙනවා close book exam එකක් අනික තමයි assignment එකක් තියෙනවා case study එකක් තියෙනවා එතන තුනයි එතකොට diploma course එක ගත්තාන් පස්සේ ඒක ටිකක් මම අර කලින් කිව්වේ competencies 10ක් තියෙනවා කියලා ඒ competency 10 match වෙන අපි exams තියෙනවා ඒක අපි exams තියෙනවා open book exam ඒ කියන්නේ ඔයගොල්ලන්ට පොත් එක්ක answer කරන්න පුළුවන් close book exam තියෙනවා assignments තියෙනවා case studies තියෙනවා ඊට අමතරව group presentation තියෙනවා individual presentations තියෙනවා එතකොට ඒ ස්ට්‍රක්චර් එක ගත්තාම දැන් ඔක ඉන්ඩීටේල් කියන්නලා නැහැ හැබැයි ඕවරෝල් ගත්තම මේ සම්පූර්ණ අපි ඇසෙස්මන්ට් මෙතඩ් ෆලෝ කරනවා එක්සෑම් වලට අපි වේටේජ් දීලා තියෙන 150 60ක් අතර මොකද ඒ කාලේ අපි ඉගෙන ගන්න කාලේ සාමාන්‍ය ස්ටඩි කරන උල්ම කාලේ වගේ සම්පූර්ණ 100ක් තමයි එක්සෑම් බලන්නේ අපි දැන්ට ලේටස්ට් අධ්‍යාපන ක්‍රමේ ගොඩක් වෙලාවට එක්සෑම් වලට ටිකක් වේටේජ් එක අඩු කරලා තමයි තියෙන්නේ එතකොට සාමාන්‍යයෙන් 50-55 තමයි එක්සෑම් වලින් කියන්නේ ඕපන් බුක් එන්න පුළුවන් ක්ලෝස් බුක් එන්න පුළුවන් ඉතුරු 45ම තියෙන්නේ case studies assignments සහ presentations ඔව් සෙව්වන්දි අහලා තියෙනවා branches හොඳ ප්‍රශ්නයක් මට අතට කියන්න හම්බුනේ නැහැ ඒක CIPM ආයතනයේ head office තියෙන්නේ කොළඹ මම කලින් කිව්වා වගේ නාරායන්පිට අපේ branches තියෙනවා ගාල්ල ගම්පහ right අපේ branches තියෙන්නේ කුරුණෑගල ගාල්ල ගම්පහ නුවර ඒ branches ඉතින් අමතරව ගම්පහ branch එක අපි අතන ගියසුමාර තමයි open කරේ අපි කලින් branch එකක් තිබ්බා අපේම branch එකක් අපි open කරා ගියසුමාරේ ඒතර ඔයා කැලණිය ඉගෙන ගන්නවා නම් ඔයාට පුළුවන් ගම්පහ branch එකට සම්බන්ධ වෙන්න ඒකට තව good news එකක් කියන්න තියෙනවා අපි ගම්පහ branch එක open කරේ ගියසුමාරේ ඉතින් ඒ නිසා අපි ගම්පහ පටන් ගන්න program තුනකට ඒ එන first page එකට පුළුවන් අපි දීලා තියෙනවා ලොකු discount එකක් එනවා ඊට ඉතින් මම මේක ෂෙයා කරන්නම් මට කලින් මේක කතා කරේ මට ඊපසරයක් කතා කරා කවුද ගිවන්ති ගොරසරයක් කතා කරා ගිවන්ති මම මම යාට එවන්නම් ඒ විස්තර මම ඔයගොල්ලන්ට පුළුවන් නම් මේ group එකත් එක්ක ෂෙයා කරන්න අපි පටන් ගන්න ප්‍රෝග්‍රෑම් තුනක් ලබන මාසේ අර එක ළමයෙකුත් ඇහුවත් ඒ ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එක ගන්න පුළුවන්ද කියලා ඒක ඒ ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එක හම්බෙනවා මෙතන මොකද හේතුව අපි ගම්පහ සෙන්ටර් පටන් ගත්තේ ගියසුමානේ ඒ නිසා අපි අගෝස්තු මාසේ පටන් ගන්නවා foundation course එකක් advanced certificate course එකක් diploma එකක්. ඕගොල්ලෝ මේ program තුනේම join වුණොත් ඕගොල්ලන්ට discount එකක් හම්බ වෙනවා. ඒ හේතුව අපි first ever batch එක ගම්පහ center. ඉතින් ඕගොල්ලෝ කොහොමද ගොඩක් ළඟ නිසා හොඳ ප්‍රශ්න ඇසුවන් දැහුවේ ළඟ නිසා ගම්පහට ඕගොල්ලන්ට පුළුවන් මේ course එක කරන්න online උත් තියෙනවා physical උත් තියෙනවා. right? ඒ නිසා ගම්පහ center join වෙන්න මම ඕගොල්ලන්ට මම හිතනවා මට committee කට්ටිය අතර share කරන්න පුළුවන් වෙයි කියලා flyer එක ඕගොල්ලෝ එවන්නම් flyer එක. එතකොට ඒ ප්‍රෝග්‍රෑම් එකේ ජොයින් වුණොත් ලබන මාසේ හොඳ ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් ගන්න පුළුවන්. yes. තාමත් තියෙන ප්‍රශ්න. මීඩියම් දෙකේම කරනවා courses. ඉතින් ඒ නිසා කොහොමද මේ ප්‍රශ්නෙත් නැහැ. මම මුලින්ම කරේ පටන් ගද්දී මට මාර ප්‍රශ්නයක් තිබ්බා මේ ඉංග්‍රීසි වලින් ස්ටඩි කරන්න ගියාම බයක් තිබ්බා. ප්‍රොෆෙෂනල් ස්ටඩීස් කරන්න පුළුවන්ද? මේ ප්‍රොෆෙෂනල් ලෙවල් එකේ වෘත්තීය අධ්‍යාපනය කරද්දී ඉංග්‍රීසි පැටලෙයිද? ඒ වගේ ප්‍රශ්නයක් තිබ්බා. ඒ නිසා ඒ වගේ ළමයිට බය වෙන්න අවශ්‍ය නැහැ. ගොඩක් ඔයගොල්ලෝ early stage එකේ ඉන්නේ ඔයගොල්ලන්ට පුළුවන් මුලින්ම courses ටික සිංහලෙන් කරලා පස්සේ ඉංග්‍රීසි වලට convert කරන්න. මම අර කිව්වා වගේ website එකෙන් පුළුවන් ඔයගොල්ලෝ විස්තර ඔක්කොම ගන්න. web එකේ විස්තර ඔක්කොම තියෙනවා. මම හිතනවා මගේ time එක දැන් හරි කියලා නේද? yes. okay. I have another 5 minutes. Oh, no, 2 minutes. right. right. තව ප්‍රශ්න කීපයක් තියෙනවා අහන්න පුළුවන්. යාළුවා දෙයක් තියෙනවා.
Guys, please ask any questions without hesitation.
Excuse me, sir.
okay, listen.
Sir, how much demand is there for this course internationally?
Yeah, Isuru, the best way you can check this is there are employment job placement websites, right? Locally, you have top jobs, right? And if you went outside, there are many global platforms, right? Easy way you can find is just Google that employment websites. Or then Google karan employment websites kila. Resource management type කරන්න. Human resource management, right? Or HR executive. එතකොට ඔයාලට බලන්න පුළුවන් what sort of demand you have and what would be the annual salary rate, right? If you see the figures, you will be very surprised, right? There's a huge potential in HRM because what they say is with this artificial intelligence, AI වලින් ගොඩාක් තියෙන disciplines මම මෙතන කියන්න බෑ, it's not good, right? Some competencies are there. With the AI, ගොඩාක් disciplines ඒගොල්ලෝ කියන නැති වෙනවා කියලා, because you can have all these automatic numbers, artificial intelligence AI එක. හැබැයි HRM කියන field එක වලට කරන්න වඩා අමාරුයි because a people relationship එක තියාගන්න වට automate කරන්න බෑ. You have to deal with the person. I think මේ HR කියන එක demand එක සට වැඩි වෙලා තියෙනවා. ඒ විතරක් නෙමෙයි ඒ තියෙන job demand එක ගොඩක් තියෙනවා. ගොඩක් Europe countries වල සහ Middle East countries වල. ඔයාලට පුළුවන් ඒ sites වල ගිහලා බලන්න type කරන්න ඕන Google ගිහිල්ලා global employment website එක ගහන්න. එතකොට ඔයාලට සම්පූර්ණ මට ඕන පෙන්වන්න පුළුවන් alliance ප්‍රශ්න තියෙන නැත්නම් පෙන්වනවා. සම්පූර්ණ බලන්න පුළුවන් HR Excel එකේ මොකක්ද rules හරි කියලා dollars වලින් දාලා තියෙනවා. ඒක සාමාන්‍යයෙන් because this qualification is a CIPD UK approved qualification. ඒතකොට qualification කළා idea දී ඔයාට ඒක CIPD UK approved qualification එකකට you have a lot of opportunities. Good question. Thanks.
Thank you.
තාම ප්‍රශ්න තියෙනවද? ආවන විනාඩියක් දෙන්න පුළුවන්.
Well, we hope that's all from your side. So that's the conclusion of the Q&A session, Mr. Anushka. It's so good to have you here, and thank you again so much, sir. So over to you, Dinra.
Thank you. Thank you very much.